Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Watch Club Daily, where we dive into the world of horror movies and explore what makes them tick. Today, we're talking about Fear Street, Prom Queen, a retro Netflix slasher that's got all the ingredients of a classic 80s flick, minus the subtlety. Lee Janiak's impressive Fear Street film trilogy has been making waves in the horror community, and it seems like Netflix is finally jumping on board with a fresh take. But instead of going back to slasher movies from the 1990s, they're harking back to prom night 80s slashers, because who doesn't love a good old-fashioned high school massacre? The problem is, there aren't as many great prom night slasher movies out there, and even fewer that live up to the standards set by classics like Prom Night. So, Fear Street, Prom Queen had a relatively low bar to clear, but unfortunately it fails to impress. Let's talk about the cast. India Fowler stars as Laurie Granger, a high school outcast with a dark past, and Fina Straza plays her rival Tiffany Falconer. The chemistry between them is undeniable, and they bring their A-game to the table. But when it comes to the plot, things get a little flimsy. Director Matt Palmer knows one thing about 1980s slasher movies. If the kills are gnarly enough, horror fans will forgive everything else. And boy, does he deliver. There are some seriously brutal murders in this film that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. But when it comes to actual storytelling, Fear Street, Prom Queen falls flat. Lee Janiak's Fear Street, Part 2, 1978, was a standout for its ambition and impact, but this sequel tries too hard to emulate the originals without bringing anything new to the table. It's like Palmer is trying to recapture the magic of classic 80s slashers, but ends up coming across as a Xerox copy rather than an original. The cast brings some much-needed energy to the film, with standout performances from Katherine Waterston and Chris Klein as Tiffany's uptight parents. And let's not forget Lily Taylor as the conservative vice principal. She's got some serious sass. But even with talented actors on board, there just isn't enough to save this film from its overall lack of inspiration. So what's the verdict? Fear Street, Prom Queen isn't a bust, but it's definitely not the best in the series. It's like watching a familiar, yet unoriginal, take on a classic 80s slasher, and that's just not enough to get you through the whole film.